Before we get into today's show, it came to my attention, Raiders Report, obviously, we're one of the biggest channels here at Chat Sports, but we don't have a lot of people who have their notifications turned on. I know the Noti gang's out there. Y'all are here every time, but just the average daily viewer, kind of lacking on turning on our notifications. So step one, you got to hit that subscribe button. Number two, click the Noti bell. And step three, select the all option and become part of the Noti gang. On today's program, obviously, Jeremy Chuggs stepping in for the last time for Mitchell Rins. He's coming back from his honeymoon this weekend. We got some NFL news, and Raiders training camp has begun. The rookies have reported who is being pictured and who can I not find photos of. I'll tell you that at the end of today's program. But let's get into the NFL news first, because ESPN, Adam Schefter, we had a Shefty bomb yesterday. Steelers star TJ Watt has become the highest paid non-QB in NFL recent history for the second time in his illustrious career, reaching an agreement today on a 3-year, $123 million extension that includes $108 million fully guaranteed on signing. Can you imagine that hitting your bank account? I get excited when $100 hits my Venmo. $108 million? Wow. That $41 million per year average is the highest of any non-quarterback in the National Football League. And as we look at the highest paid edge rushers on a per year basis, that Max Crosby deal is looking better and better. TJ Watt, $41 million. And I mean, Jerry Jones, if you're watching, you effed up. You effed up. You effed up. I mean, look at this. $41 million. Micah Parsons is going to want, by the end of this, Micah Parsons is going to want $50 million. But you don't come here for Cowboys news. You come here for Raiders news. And as I mentioned, that Max Crosby deal is looking like a bargain. It was one of the sneakier good moves that this front office did early in the offseason, getting an extension done with number 98, the Condor. It is looking like that deal to get him at around $35 million a year, especially if he continues to progress year after year like we've seen. I mean, I think he's a top 5 edge rusher. But by the end of next year, he might be, the 8th, 9th highest paid edge rusher in the NFL after Micah Parsons, Aiden Hutchinson, Will Anderson Jr. After those 3 guys get their deals, I guarantee it's going to be more than Crosby. So what a good deal by the Raiders. And now they can move forward, continue to team build around their star player, number 98. Now, all this talk has got me pretty pumped up for the NFL season. We're under 50 days away from the start of the NFL year. What is your one word to describe how you feel about this season? I'm pumped. I'm jazzed up. Smitty, my producer, was asking me, Jeremy, how much would it take for you to forego the entire NFL season in this year? I said, nothing short of $1 million. I love football too much. I can't live without it. I need it in my veins. I need it like I need oxygen. Let me know your one word to describe how you feel about this Raiders season coming up, because I don't know about y'all. I'm pretty excited for this season. Now, some more NFL news. A flurry of second-round picks have started to sign after the 49ers inked a deal with their pick, Alfred Collins, on Wednesday night. So after there was a huge stalemate. Trey Harris of the, LA Chargers had a mini holdout before he signed his deal. But Wednesday night, the 49ers were able to ink a deal with their second-round pick. And slowly but surely, ever since then, it seems like the dominoes keep on falling. This second-round pick signing, and we're starting to close in on all the second-round picks being signed as we get into training camp. Yesterday, Raiders rookies reported for training camp. And the last Raiders rookie to sign his rookie deal, Jack Bech, the wide receiver, the second-round pick out of TCU. And I'm just glad that unlike other second-round picks like a Trey Harris with the LA Chargers, Bech hasn't let any of this get to his head. He really hasn't let this affect his relationship with the Raiders and his ability to get out there, practice, and show this coaching staff what he's got. I mean, up to this point, I have heard nothing about him sitting out, not going to practice, not doing anything. He's been at all the mandatory minicamp, the Raiders rookie minicamp, like everything. It looks like he has been going through. And he kind of needs to so he can solidify himself in this wide receiver depth chart, because with Jacoby Myers, Trey Tucker being the only, solid veterans in this room, it's really wide open for all of these rookies to make their place. I mean, Mitch talked to Dante Thornton Jr. just about a week ago in an interview, and he's been the talk of training camp. So I'm really glad that these rookies, especially Jack Bech, with all the second-round drama going on this year, really hasn't let it get to his head. Now, coming up, breaking down the first day of training camp where rookies were required to show up. I have all the photos. I have everything you need to see from the first day of Raiders training camp where those rookies needed to show up. Before you do, get down in the comment section. Go in the description to get this link for this Raiders t-shirt. Was $50 the black one. Now $29, the silver one, $22. One of the best deals on the internet. Once again, that link is in the comment section and description of today's video. I believe they have most sizes right now, but it's a sale. So once they run out, they run out. That's it. Get it while the getting's good. One more time, that link is going to be in the comment section and description of today's show. So let's just go through, this was the only photo that I saw posted on Twitter, at least. I had to go to the Raiders website, do a little digging to see all the guys that showed up. So I'm just going to kind of cycle through first day of school photos, right? Yeah, first day there with your backpack. You got, my teachers, Pete Carroll, Ashton, Jeanty walking into training camp, looking cool as ever. Also, we got our guy Dante Thornton Jr. He was walking in, got the Raiders beanie, kind of rocking that dope shirt. I kind of like it. Also, Caleb Rogers walking into training camp. A offensive lineman that the Raiders took this year out of Texas Tech. We also have Tonka Hemingway walking into training camp. Could have a big year for Tonka, depending on the Christian Wilkins injury news. Could be a big year for him. Also for J.J. Pegues out of Ole Miss, the other defensive tackle the Raiders took. He was seen walking into training camp. We saw our guy Tommy Mellott. Mitch also interviewed him. If you want to check that out, you can go on the channel as well. Great interview. Picture of him walking into training camp. Cody Lindenberg. This is him walking into training camp. And then just a little extra one. Laki Tassi, the International Pathway Program player, which I kind of love because it's always a mystery with those guys. You never know because we haven't seen any really tape of him. Didn't play in college. Could he be the next Jordan Mailata? I don't know. He's a huge human being. A lot of potential. Maybe Pete Carroll and this coaching staff can mold him into something in the future. Now, it is to be noted, on the website, and this isn't me speculating anything, it's just the facts, no pictures of Jack Bech, Darien Porter, Charles Grant, and Cam Miller. Did they go through a secret side entrance? Did they run out of film in the camera? Were they late? No clue. But not a lot of coverage of the first day of Raiders training camp with all the rookies. It makes sense. The rookies are just kind of showing up, kind of signing in, getting their lockers, getting their, P's and Q's, everything done. But to be mentioned, no pictures of Bech, Porter, Grant, or Miller. Now, that's all I got for you on today's show. Thank you for watching. Did you make it to the end of the video? Well, prove it down in the comment section. Spam RN4L so I know who the real ones are that made it to the end of the videos. It's easy to be in the Noti gang and be the first comment in there. But can you be the first guy in and the last guy out? Prove it. Go down in the comment section and spam those RN4Ls.